Good morning to all. Myself, Arul Soumya, working as an assistant professor in Department of Information Technology. Here we are going to discuss a topic on platform as a service, which is an important fundamental tool in cloud computing. So this is the session plan where we discuss about the previous session content and then content delivery, and then we have a problem statement with DT based solution, and then activity, finally summary, that is a mind map, and last there is a assessment. So this is the content overview. Here we define what is a PaaS and its core features. So and then identify the real world PaaS applications, and we analyze the problems with traditional software, and we apply design thinking to propose PaaS based solutions, and we evaluate PaaS impact using technical plus interdisciplinary lenses. So this is the real world problem. Here, Priya is a startup leader who is having a problem. Here, the current situation is she wants to build a web app for her food delivery startup. Here, the pain points are high infrastructure setup cost, lack of expertise in server management, and slow deployment and scalability issues. So here are the pain points Priya have facing. So next this is the problem statement. Here, how can Priya build, test and deploy her application quickly without worrying about infrastructure? So this is the problem statement we have to solve by using a DT based process. So design thinking approach. Here in design thinking approach, the first phase is empathize. Firstly, we have to understand Priya's struggle with infrastructure, cost and time. So actually the Priya is struggling with infrastructure, cost and time. So this is the empathize phase we have analyzed here. And next one is define. Here define means we have to define the problem. So why is this issue a problem? So what should change? What we have to change in this problem? So how should change? So how we change this problem to a possible solution? And then who should be involved? Here who should be involved in this process? So in define in the sense it has a need for a scalability and developer friendly and cost efficient platform. So these are all the define approach here. So the next one is ideate. Ideate in the sense the cloud-based platforms for app development, database and deployment. So here there are we have to ideate, that is we have to create and develop a world-changing ideas by using cloud-based platforms for app development, database and deployment. So these are the examples such as Google App Engine, HeroQ and Microsoft Azure PaaS. So this is the fourth type, which is prototype. So prototype in the sense we have to build a sample food delivery app using HeroQ, that is a deployment, plus Firebase, that is database. Here we have a prototype like firstly we have to initial the requirements and then design the process and then prototyping. After prototyping we have to use customer evaluation, have to get the customer evaluation, and then we get the review and updation, and then if any customer is unsatisfied means we have to design the another type and then prototype, and then we have to again we have to evaluate by customer and then process the process. So if the customer is satisfied means we have the development process, and then we have to test and then we have to maintain. So this is the prototype model. So using this we have to build a sample food delivery app using HeroQ. So finally we have to test, that is we are having an activity, that is using PaaS tools we have to solve Priya's problem. So this is the technical depth, that is vertical T-shape. Here the developer tools, application development, automation and scaling, programming language support and middleware and runtime. So developer tools in the sense here the integrated tools for seamless development and streamlined process for coding and scaling, dynamic resource management for optimal performance, and programming language Support in the sense diverse language environments for developers. In middleware and runtime, built-in environments for efficient development. So breadth, that is horizontal T-shape. Here, IoT and smart apps, e-commerce, collaboration in startups, education, finance or fintech, and healthcare are took place here. So this is the activity here. A role play, group work. I have mentioned in role play we have a three students act as a startup founders, that is e-commerce, e-tech or fintech, and we choose the PAA solution. I'm using a have to role play in each character. So in group work we have to compare the features of two popular PAS providers. So this is the mind map of overall PAS. Here PAS in the sense it has a definition question, core features, advantage, limitation, examples of providers, and real world use cases. The real world use case in the sense it has example of providers such as Google App Engine, Heroku, Microsoft Azure App Service, AWS, Elastic, Beanstalk, and Red Hat OpenShift. So these are the assessment questions. There is a quick check questions. We have peer reflection. That's it. Thank you.